You love it?
Yeah, I do.
That's so cool. So Geena, you said Geena.
Yeah.
And you walked in for Fringe trim and then you decided we'll cut hair. But now you're looking at ideas.
Yes.
Cool. Or you can let me pick.
What do you want?
Well, if you want it shorter, we're just gonna cut all that off, but we can still leave length through it.
Mm.
Like if you want to go snip.
I was thinking like shortest, yeah, maybe like just
Sure.
below the ears, but I'm just gonna.
And layers, like no texture, but not a bob though. Like somewhere up here, but not bobbed.
Not
or
bob.
you want a bob? You don't want a bob.
Bob's like
non-bob.
Is like, how do you define a bob? You just sort of like. Nice.
That's a curly one.
I wish I had curly hair.
Yeah. Well, hers is a perm.
What's a perm?
When you make it curly like
When
that.
you make it curly.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the channel is called Retro Haircuts, and we like doing retro haircuts. I'm gonna take this off so they can see what you're wearing when you came in today. So you came off the street looking like this. And you were looking for a Fringe trim, and I said, we do Fringe trim, but if you want to be on the channel, you can have a haircut. You're like, yeah, let's do a haircut. So you're kind of inspired. And sometimes we do wardrobe changes and turn people in from an era in the past. But yeah, you can just cut the back off and leave some of that length and texture and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're game.
I think it's like, yeah, it was like her hair that I'm thinking of. It was sort of like shorter, like, but it sort of like was, it was almost like very short.
Was
like,
it a shag or was it, like I have pictures here, just kind of short.
Just sort of
Even
like not
that would be hot on you. That would be hot on you. Can't you roll? You'd love it. You'd love it. You love all of them.
I like that one.
You like that one because it's got a bit of leg.
It's got a tiny bit of leg. It's not like super dry.
I know. But what if I pushed you out of your comfort zone and did it slightly shorter? Those are kind of shaggy bobs. We can do that too, if that's what you want.
I just like then I would be able to put my hair in that.
Exactly, but you don't need to. It just gives you something else to do for a while.
That's true. I guess it just grows back.
Yeah, fine. But you know, you come and see me. That's cute. That's hot. That's hot too. You'd suit any length. You'd suit short. You can cut it really short and you'd be hot.
My hair's just so fine.
Yeah, but that's is more concept. Yeah, but this is a good haircut too. This haircut I gave you last time is a good haircut anyway.
Yeah.
But they're all good haircuts. If you want to change, are you in for change?
I'm just gonna think about it for a second.
Yeah.
I love your enthusiasm.
I already have a vision. You just have to like, let's do it. Just say let's do it. We'll do it. Do you like those short haircuts too?
I do. I just don't.
Yeah, those are awesome. Well, let's start washing it while you're making a decision.
Okay. All right.
And then I may end up flipping a coin.
Really?
Yep.
Flipping
Hello, how are ya?
I'm well, how are you?
Good. What was your name?
Sydney.
Sydney. You are with Polly.
Excellent.
Come on in and hang out. Do you want a stripy one, a pink one, a purple one?
Purple.
Purple.
I like it.
Yeah, we'll do that. So walked in off the street for a Fringe trim and we're cutting it instead.
I think I still like the blonde lady.
I like that, but I also like the idea of short, like those short haircuts you like that too. I like them both. If there's a chance to like do that serendipitous change you like, this would be it. And it's gonna go. And I'm gonna help you to grow it back. Because I'll give you a bunch of free haircuts as it grows back. Come on over. Because I do that for everyone else on the channel.
Yes.
So, it's your call. If you want it short, I'll do it. Come on over. So the three you looked at was kind of a shag, kind of a short bob, and a pixie.
I don't want to do pixie. That's just
too much for
it's
you.
just too much. But I am keen to.
Now, if I was to do a pixie, I would do it like short, but like the Fringe, I'd do that long.
Yeah.
That would do that. But if you want to do like up to here,
Yeah.
You want that?
Yeah, I'm keen for that short.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not the shag, we'll do like a bob, but we'll break it up.
Yeah, and like
Right.
still have layers.
Yeah.
Quite.
And you want to go right to the hairline?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Maybe
Right to the
a
hairline.
tiny bit.
No, right there.
Can we do like a tiny, like do it to that, and then I can be like, okay, to the hairline? Or is that too much?
No, right to the hairline. YouTube drama.
Hmm?
YouTube drama.
What's the YouTube drama?
Oh, because it's more impact with social media. But the difference between that and that is so inconsequential.
Yeah.
The haircut. Just embrace it.
Goodbye hair.
Goodbye, hair. It's going to be
I'll never
amazing.
see you again.
Oh, you'll see it again.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, this is just a new chapter for you.
So we're going like here.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
sweet.
Let's do that. We'll do a
Just-
bob.
Just like as long as it's not like if it's below, just below the ears.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like right at the hairline and right just below the ears.
Is it possible we could like do
Angle it?
yeah, angle it.
Yeah,
so
let's do that. That would be like a graduation bob. Yes,
Yeah.
we can.
It's like, but not too dramatic. Just
No,
like
just a subtle bit. Yes, we
Yeah.
can. So that's going to be above the hairline in the back.
above the hair.
Yeah, it will be. But yeah, go for it.
Okay.
You're nervous, but just do it.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, it's happening. You didn't think this was going to happen today when you
No,
woke
I
up?
didn't.
No, embrace it. It's going to be awesome. Welcome to the channel.
Are you gonna like? What are you gonna post from this?
When you walk in for a Fringe gym and you end up with the haircut.
But is it gonna be like a video,
Yeah.
like sped up? Or-
Well, I edit them. Yeah, the channel's got, I think the channel's got about 4 million views now, total views.
Really?
Yeah, but some videos, they average about 20, 30,000, some of them. Some of them 10,000, depending on how interesting they are.
Yeah.
This will be pretty interesting. So we're going to go above the hairline in the back.
So
We're going to
how-
graduate along it towards the front. And I'm going to start cutting when you're ready.
Wait, like how short in the back?
Like above the hairline, it's going to be
Oh, that's so
tapered up the back. And it's going to be layered longer at the top. Yeah, it's going to be, it's going to be changed.
Is it? Maybe
No, I'm waiting for you to say yeah.
just do a normal, and then we can decide if.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna look.
amazing. But the shorter one, that's actually the better haircut of the two. I know you're nervous because it's shorter, but it's actually the better look.
What's the better look?
The shorter one, the graduated up the back.
Okay.
It's the better haircut. I know you're nervous because it's shorter,
Yeah.
but it is the better haircut.
But it's gonna. How short is it gonna be at the back, like here?
Yeah, up there, and
Up
it's gonna be
here.
tapered up. I'm not gonna be like a boy or barber or anything like that, but it's gonna be it's a nice haircut. So
Maybe we should just do the blonde one in the photo.
no, I think the bob.
But that's so pretty.
I know they're all pretty.
Can we stop? Can we do that one? I like.
Well, that one can't be turned into a bob
But,
because it's got the shorter layers and everything.
but I like that one.
Okay. Do you want that one?
Yeah.
All right. That's gonna be a shag. So that means it's gonna be longer in the back there,
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
everything's gonna be layered short.
Yeah. That I'm not happy with that.
Are you happy with that?
Yeah. I'm not sure about the bob look.
Oh, I think the bob's a better idea.
But is it like a bob sort of for like older women? Like
No, no. I did on the channel once, and she loved that haircut.
that.
No, the graduated bob sort of thing. She loved that haircut. I did it a couple times. I did it on Indian girl. I did it on Kiwi girl. They both loved it. And the little short, they're sassy. I think the bob is more the bob idea. That was the short graduation bob thing is the best idea. That's my view. So no to that.
I just.
Or you're on the
I
fence?
think I like the other one better.
All right, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So we get to cut off that much anyway. And then I'll do lots of layers and everything. So this will be like a late 70s sort of thing. And we'll cut your fringe shorter if we're doing that.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah, short fringe with that haircut.
I don't know, I just feel like I need to think more about the really short one. I could be in for like the very short, but in a while, I just need to.
Oh, I think today's the day, and I think because your hair's thicker hair, your hair's fine hair.
Yeah.
That's why the shorter one's better. It works better for fine hair, and it works better for washing my hair. The other one's a better choice.
Mm-hmm.
So I've already done this much. Are you ready to go? The other haircut's the better option. You can't do it.
No,
Alright, I'm not doing it.
not today. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's your hair. You do what
I'm an earth sign. I can't change. Sudden change.
you want. You'll be back anyway.
Yeah, I will be.
Yeah, not even gonna notice. And they'll leave comments. Oh, you should do this, you should do that. And, you know, there's really positive comments on this channel.
Who's like the main followers of it?
I don't know. People around the world.
Oh. And it's called
Retro Haircuts.
Retro.
Yeah, we started after the first lockdown because everyone around the world was restricted and New Zealand wasn't, and we didn't have to wear masks. And all the people coming out of that lockdown were doing mullets. And I thought, oh, if we're doing mullets, what else can we do?
Yeah.
And so that's how this channel began. And other hairdressers around the world couldn't post videos because they were shut down, but we were open. And we were, at that time anyway, it all changed at some point, but that's how this channel began. And then all this time's gone on, it got monetized, so, and it's been fun, so you might as well just, if it's inspiring, you should do it.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yep.
So is it just you guys that post, or other people?
Oh, this channel is ours, it's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it on the side and here for fun. But today's one of those days, Wellington's so dysfunctional, you might as well do crazy. Again, like the pandemic was crazy, let's do crazy things again. This week was crazy in Wellington, it's not pandemic anymore, but it's a crazy week like this week, might as well do crazy things again.
Yeah, I agree.
You're gonna love this haircut anyway. They're all good haircuts, but you'll love the change. The feel of less is more. So I'm gonna layer it really short to the top. And pull back again.
How come like you chop it when it's wet, so is it just easy?
Depending on what you're doing, for this haircut, it's better wet.
Yeah.
But it's discretion. Like if it's long hair and you're just trimming it to let it grow, it's better dry. And then everyone has different ways of doing it. Like I know Polly and Cheyenne who work in here, they love doing bobs on dry hair, and I prefer doing bobs on wet hair. Because I like making strong geometry, but they like sculpting hair into a bob. So you know, I'm not gonna tell them a different way of doing it. I watch them do it. I'm like, I don't do it that way, but it's nothing wrong with the way they do it because they love doing that haircut, sculpting hair into a bob. They love that on dry hair. Me, I'm like, wash it in strong geometry, right? Because you have more control over that. So everyone's different, right? You have clients that prefer them over me, so I have clients that prefer me over them because we're hairdressers, we're like a commodity. Like some people like a Honda and some people like a Toyota. I don't know why.
Which one are you, the Honda or the Toyota?
I have a Honda.
I like Hondas.
Yeah. And some people like a Hogan. Some people like Teslas now.
Are you chopping it shorter than I thought you were?
Yeah, because we're layering it. They're doing like that
Okay.
picture. Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
The front, like with layers and everything, because we're not doing a bob now.
Yeah.
But that haircut is shorter through. I'm like matching a version of that haircut on you. There you go. See? Shorter, shorter. See, sides are shorter. Yeah. So you look at it, it's like, there's a lot coming off. Like, no, we're doing that. That's the one you want. So all that's coming off the top. But you're going to love it. You're having that. Oh my God, moment.
I'm just having like a, oh my gosh, I did not expect this.
Yeah, no, you're getting busy. It'll be wash and wear part in the middle, push it back. Same like you were doing, just shorter. But there's nothing about this that's going to change your habits, your daily habits.
Hey.
Yeah. So you just have to see it through. That's the process.
So we're still thinking like swept over Fringe?
No, middle honey. How are ya?
Not middle. Good. Sorry, middle.
We're doing a YouTube video, but you're welcome if you don't want it. Yeah, that's cool. Come on in and join. You can come and hang out here and be like you're in a talk show and hang out with us. Or you can hang out there. It's up to you.
Okay.
Just hang out there. So yeah, you'll be next.
Let me know when ready. Yep.
But we won't film yours. We're filming this one.
Sorry, I did mean side part. Oh, not what is it?
Center part.
Center part.
Yeah, no, we're keeping a center part.
Okay, but we're gonna cut it a little bit shorter.
The fringe I want shorter. You want the fringe shorter?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
It's just because it's really long.
Yeah.
Just giving my face.
Yeah. Because it's shorter hair now, so you can do shorter fringe to go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, be more fun. You can go to like just past the eyebrows if you want, huh? Or you can go above the eyebrows if you're bold. I think just past the eyebrows.
Just past the eyebrows.
Yeah, like I think if you go up to about there, right in the middle, and then it goes outwards. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
That'll be fun. Upward from there. How's your week? Crazy like everyone?
No, it's been alright.
Yeah?
Good week.
That's good.
Yeah.
You had a crazy week?
Yeah, well the trains were all shut down this week and I live in Whitney.
Yeah.
So then my commute was all messed up. And then when they finally got the trains back, then they had a protest this morning and it was all shut down again. So I'm like, oh my god. This morning I just turned around and went home and I called my first customer and said, come after work. Because she was to come before work. I was like, just come after work. I'm not even going to try coming in. So I ended up rolling in around 11:30 this morning. From, like I left, that was 8:30. I just turned around and went home.
See, I'm lucky
Get
because
it.
I bike in, so it didn't really cause
No, it
any
doesn't affect you.
disruption.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Pretty much the
sucks.
haircut, isn't that fun? And on the side you just push it back and all that stuff, and it's not too short. I think the back's too long still.
Can I
think it's
have a
come off
mirror?
back. Hey?
Can I look in the back?
Yeah, I think it's too long.
Too long.
I think it's too long.
That's so surprising from.
Yeah, no, it's too long in the back. It needs to be short in the
Oh my
back.
god.
The rest of it's good. The back's
so
too long.
Short.
Yeah, that's good though. I think put over your ears. Isn't that fun? Do you want me to dry it?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
My hair.
I did.
This was
How are you?
so short.
We're good. What we'll do to dry it, I'll move you over to this one, and we'll dry it over here with the machine. And we'll pause the camera so we can do a haircut. You're doing yours off camera. I didn't. You didn't sign up for that.
No.
That's all good.
Am I still getting $50?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jump back over here. So now your hair is dry and you've processed it and you've been looking at yourself and you got a
Yes.
smile.
Yes, I
You're
like
smiling.
it.
Yeah, look at you. How cute are you? This is awesome. And then you're gonna run around this weekend and everyone's like, oh my god, you cut your hair.
Then I'll be like, yes.
Yes. And I looked at it and we had that you know, like, should we cut more? Should we cut more? We're not gonna cut more today.
Yeah.
It's good enough for today. But you can go back on the channel.
Yeah.
If you want to
can
go
come
short
back and
fixer, you can come back
do
and then you
fix-
can get another $50.
I actually probably will because
I
I'm
think you
going.
will.
I'm going to I'm gonna walk this Tiaroa, the South Island.
Yep.
I feel like doing a really short haircut
Yeah.
before that would be really good.
Yeah, let's do that. So when you do that,
When should I do it?
no, when you're doing that?
Oh, we're gonna leave like just after New Year's. So
Oh yeah, that's down the
still-
road though. But
still-
anytime it inspires, come and get a haircut.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah, I'm really bad with like not doing it, like letting heaps of time pass.
No, I know.
You know?
Well, yeah, I've seen your hair go from because we've done shorter shags. Today
Yeah.
it was long. Yeah, it was growing out a lot.
Yeah, it
When
was.
you came in, because it was longer than I remember. You know, giving you haircuts. So it was growing in a bit. And then you asked for French trim, and I was like, I kind of felt this you coming through the door. So I saw it was length, longer than it was. You know, has been for a long time.
Yeah.
And you asked me for French trim, and I was like, I think it's time for something else.
Yeah.
And so I gave you the invitation to sit down, and you did, and here we are.
Thank you.
You're welcome. No regrets.
No.
How fun is this? Now, people watching, they comment. I do these haircuts a couple times now. They tend not to like these center parties. But
Really?
in Wellington, in our culture here, they're everywhere.
Why don't they like the center party?
Because a lot of them grew up with it. And then what happened, we got into when we got over the pet center parties, that was 70s into the 80s. 90s, it was all pushed way over.
Oh.
And then people were like, oh my God, that's so much better. And even in the 90s and into 2000, like it was all pushed over. The comment I used to make as a hairdresser was like, oh my God, unless you share, you shouldn't part in the middle. But now I'm like, let's part it in the middle. Like I've come around on
I
it
mean,
too.
what's like the alternative to party? It was just
But you know, you imagine back in the 90s, like the Rachel haircut, the big blow dry and everything pushed over, right?
yeah.
And then now we're back to center party again. So now that's late 70s, early 80s. And a lot of people from that era are like, oh, it reminds them of that time. But I love it. I love the late 70s. Like looking back, my favorite era is like late 70s, early 80s. Love that time. Center parties, go for it. Love it. But I've had the comments like, oh, the center party just doesn't work for me. I love the haircut, but the center party doesn't work for me. But I'm like, yeah, but when you walk around the streets of Wellington, I can stick a camera out there. People walking by, there's going to be center parties. And you right now, you look like 1978. Like, you know, you just got a haircut because you just signed up with the band like the Runaways or something.
Yeah.
Like this is the record industry giving you your haircut. This is exactly what you look like. You know, like they booked you a haircut, and this is what you got. And then you're having your photo taken to put on the record cover. Like this is exactly what this, like this, if I was to theme this haircut today, that's what I would say. You just signed a record contract, this is your haircut, and then the photo shoot's next. And that's going to be on your record cover. That's exactly what this looks like. 1978.
good day.
You look like a runaway. And I'll use some mousse on dry hair to make it crunchy. Alright, you know what? I'll just do your hair straight. That's what they did.
Didn't she used to cut her own hair? I'm trying to think.
Who's that?
Not Joan, but
Sherry Curry?
yeah, she used to cut.
I think she did the first haircut. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Bowie.
angered her parents. She did the Bowie kind of
Yeah.
thing. She did that. I think. Well, that's what I read her book. I think that's what it was. The first one was.
What's her book?
But by the time you, the book is better than the movie.
Oh,
And
yeah.
there's so much in the book that they left out of the movie because it would have given the movie an R rating because there was a whole where she almost got murdered. That was all left out of the. How are ya? Grab a seat. It won't be long. Yeah, her story's good. Yeah, no, if you get your hands on the book. Well, you work at the bookstore.
Yeah.
Yeah, the story of the Runaways.
Mm-hmm.
The story of a runaway. Cherry Curry, the story of a runaway.
I don't think we had stock it.
No, but you just get it out. You just go on the computer and you can get it in. Do you get discounts on books?
Yeah.
There's no reason why you just. I absolutely recommend that book. People watching at home, Cherry Curry, the story of a runaway. Absolutely read the book, especially if you've seen the movie. The movie is so inconsequential. You have to read that book. Yeah,
Is it
highly
long?
recommend.
Is it like long? Is it written by
Oh,
herself? or-
yeah, it's an autobiography.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And there's stuff in there that it's like, oh my God. It explains a lot more because the movie, they can only put so much in it, right?
Yeah.
Now, the reason why I like the Runaways because they lived in the same neighborhood as my grandparents' house.
Really?
Yeah, so my cousins are that same age. So I lived at my grandparents' house most summers, like late 70s. And they were just a street over, like Sherry Curry. And no, the girls a street over was Lita Ford. Her family's house was like a street over. So it would have been the same grocery store. Yeah, so that's, when I see the Runaways, it reminds me of 78. I was real young, so I was born 71. But my older cousins, those girls, who are that age and that haircut, that look, everything about them. So every time I see anything runaways, it triggers my family at that time. Yeah, that's why I love it. Anyhow, here's your haircut. You remind me of that time. You rocked this in Reseda.
Thanks.
There you go. Cool. Come back for more haircuts. And I'll spin the chair so they can see it. I'm not going to do photos of it, I'll just spin it. Fun. That is so cool. And come see me next month.
Should I send you my bank? Are you
Yeah,
still
yeah,
doing
we'll
that?
do that off camera. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry. You didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear anything. Bye, tubers.